Good morning, children! Now, we will talk about what is classroom assessment or how teachers measures your learning. Okay, children, did you know that every time you take a quiz, submit a project, or do a performance task, you are being assessed to check your understanding and skills? That is because assessment is important to help us see what you already know, what you need to improve, and how well you can apply your knowledge in real situations. And also, children, did you know that there are two main types of assessment in the classroom? So let's find out what are those two main types of assessment. So the two main types of assessment in the classroom are written works and performance tasks. Now, children, let us deepen our understanding to those lessons. The first one is written works. It is used to check how well you understand a lesson. These tasks focus on information recall, comprehension, and sometimes critical thinking. So now, let's go through to some common examples. Okay, so the first one is quizzes. It is a short assessment to check if you understand the lesson. And it can also be done after discussing a new lesson. For example, if our subject today is about mathematics and our topic is fraction, then as your teacher, I will give you some word problems for you to solve. That is to check if you really understand our lesson about fraction. Did you get it? So next is tests or exams. These are more comprehensive and cover multiple lessons. It is done for you to test what you have learned over a grading period. So next is essay. This tests your ability to express your ideas, explain concepts, or argue a point. For example, when our subject is English and our topic is about different kinds of noun, so you will create or you will choose a kind of noun that you want to express your understanding about the topic. So next is reflections. This requires you to write about your personal insights regarding a topic. For example, after watching a documentary in social studies, you might write about how it affected your perspective on the topic. Okay, children, now can you recall all the common types of written works? Very good! So the common examples of written works are quizzes, exams or tests, reflection, and essay. Okay, children, now let us move on to the second main types of assessment in the classroom. Children, do you agree with the saying, learning is not about memorizing? Yes, because it is also about applying what you have learned in real situations. So this where performance task comes in. So the first one in performance task is skill demonstration. It is about showing a skill in action. For example, in science, you are performing an experiment, or in TLE subject, you are assigned to cook a dish as part of the lesson. So the second one is presentations. It is about speaking in front of the class, using PowerPoint or delivering a simple oral report. For example, in social studies, you are presenting a report about the history of our country. So, the next one is role-playing. It is about acting out a situation. For example, in Filipino subject, you are performing a short play based on a story. Or in the subject about economics, you're staging a business negotiation scenario. Okay, so the last one is projects. These are the bigger tasks that requires creativity and critical thinking. For example, in the subject arts, you are about to create or paint something that expresses your emotion. Or in the subject science, you are creating a model of the solar system. So in simple terms, performance tasks measure how well you can apply what you've learned in the real situation. So remember this, children, every quiz, test, project, or performance task that you do is not just about the requirements that you need to pass, but it is a way to measure your growth as a student. Okay, children, that's all for today. See you around. Goodbye!